Today on Al's Anime Reviews is Devil May Cry. Years ago, when the world was a far more charming and innocent place, I was an otaku. An AMV creating, Pocky eating, hentai reading otaku with that. However, as the days grew longer, I found myself leaning over to a darker form of nerddom that spawns cynicism, frustration, and destruction of all that is good. So I said goodbye to these halcyon days of bliss and traded in my Ava model kits, Alphonse Elra costume, and girlfriend of 2 years for 5 next-generation consoles, a subscription to Xbox Live, and a new girlfriend who enjoyed killing things as much as I, and could suck my dick harder than most well-known prostitutes. And became a gamer. Incidentally, these chain of events are part of the reason why FMAbridged may not continue, along with the fact that Midnight's computer breaks with an alarming frequency. However, during the nerd transition stage, where I was caught between 2 luscious asses, I came across the anime Devil May Cry, based off the video game series. With my eyes still a little jaded by the rosy color of my otaku ignorance, I thought this anime would be awesome, and I was pretty much right. For about the first 5 episodes. Seriously, if this thing was an OVA that was just some bonus disc that came with Devil May Cry 4, then I would say it was balls to the fucking walls action and pretty much anybody would enjoy it. The problem is one I keep running into frequently, and it's that shows continue. Devil May Cry follows a very simple formula in every single one of its episodes. Dante gets hired by either hot damn, tie me down and fuck me like a bitch, or that British old guy, and then goes out to fight some random demon and defeats it with ease and flair. Yes, Dante does not even have to try to defeat any of these enemies, or for that matter, even the final boss, who as it turns out is a demon hobo. There's no effort put into creating this series or making any kind of plot. Dante blinks an eye and everybody dies. And this goes on for 13 fucking episodes. Don't get me wrong, everything is really stylish and awesomely gory, but it's the same thing every episode. There isn't even some kind of overarching plot or relevance to any of this. I suppose if you really love Devil May Cry and the sight of a white-haired Bishi cutting open hemophiliac demons makes your pants soak with sexual juices, then you will probably love Devil May Cry, the anime. I personally found it monotonous and hard to continue. The animation is really nice and reminds me a lot of Vampire Hunter D, so that isn't bad. The music is pretty good too, matching up with each action sequence. Voice acting saw a few actors from the game, as well as Hilary Hagg as the cute little girl that pals around with Dante. It's an idea that has been done a few hundred times, but it's still pretty funny, and I don't have any complaints about this relationship. It's a shame that so much potential yet again went to waste. Great animation, wonderful voice acting, and a great cast of characters were ruined by the fact there was no fucking plot. Plus, this whole Dante killing every demon with no effort pisses me off. For any of us that have ever played a Devil May Cry game, they are really fucking hard. Even on the easiest setting, it isn't the cakewalk Dante makes it seem. It gives me the same feeling I felt when I saw Nemesis save the day at the end of Resident Evil Apocalypse. The motherfucker chased me down with such ferocity and determination. I hated his guts, and after all that, you just can't turn him into a hero? That's why I give this failed experiment in crossing genres a 3 out of 5.